Hi, guys.
I know. I'm so bad at that. I'm so bad at starting. Can we have a redo?
Yeah, redo. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our live stream. We're so glad to see you. If you are with us tonight, if you're joining us live, we want you guys to let us know that you're here. So just put your hi, Happy. Put your comment in the comment section. We're going to ask you a question. Comment on this question. What is your favorite rainy or stormy weather activity? Or like, what's your favorite thing about rainy weather? Because I think we're going to get some rainy weather here. So why don't you start us off?
I just like watching the rain, honestly. I like sitting inside, hanging out, maybe watching a movie. Sometimes I jump in puddles.
Mm-hmm. That's a good
What
one.
about you?
Yeah, I just like to watch as well. And watch the radar on my
Watch
phone.
the radar, yeah.
Watch those storms roll in.
Nice.
I can't believe neither of you said eating.
Eating.
is
Oh,
my
Well,
favorite.
I mean,
That is good to do.
I can't
yeah.
answer eating for everything. Abby likes to do puzzles. Christy likes
yes.
books. Hi, Christy and Abby. Erica likes board games and movies.
games.
Yep. Sounds good. It sounds like we would all be very compatible on a rainy
Yes.
day. Alyssa, High School Musical Marathon. Every time it rains.
There's a lot of High School Musical this
She has
weekend,
seen
girl.
She never gets sick of it, though. That's the fascinating thing. Kaylee likes movies. Hi, Kaylee.
Hi, Kaylee.
Everyone else just
Doesn't do anything.
doesn't have an opinion. Oh, Slink likes movies, too.
That's good. They can watch movies together. Kaylee and Jacob.
What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite rainy day movie? For me, personally, it's, and many of you probably haven't seen this movie. If you haven't, you really should. It's Goonies.
Oh.
That's the best rainy day movie. Trust me on that. Watch it this weekend when it's raining or storming. You won't regret it. Right?
I've never seen it.
Any Goonies lovers out there? I know Christy. I'm going to back me up on this. I know it.
Alyssa, she likes Goonies.
Yes. All
does
right.
Slinky.
All right. All right. Cool.
I don't even know what Goonies
Rochelle
is.
likes to make TikToks inside
Nice.
instead of outside when she likes to make TikToks when it's not raining. Star Wars is superior. Back to the Future. Yes, Christy, Back to the Future too.
Oh,
which
good
is
one.
another one that's old and people haven't really seen or heard of.
Whoa, our camera's moving.
bothering me.
Oh. Alyssa says Goonies is just fine, but she was talking about Tink. Who's
Oh.
Tink? Kaylee Sinkman?
Kaylee Slinkman, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going to do a giveaway. So if you are familiar with how we do this, we just do random raffle drawings. And tonight we're giving away Jimmy John's.
Nice.
Jimmy John's gift card.
Good sub.
And so everybody can enter, and everyone has the same chance to win. You just you enter !raffle, and that'll automatically put you in the drawing. You guys know the drill. For those of you who won our raffle last week, I want to apologize because those didn't make it in the mail yet. So if you're waiting on that, you're going to get it in this week's mail. So if you win tonight and you won last week, then you're getting double.
Double!
Wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be so fun.
Yeah, so go ahead and get your names in that raffle. And while we're doing that, we're just going to talk a little bit about kind of what's going on this coming week.
The first and most important thing is today is Jen's birthday! Yeah! She's like 22 years old today. She's feeling good.
It is
She's
my
looking
birthday.
good. Everybody give her a nice little happy B-Day, Jen, in the comments there.
Thanks, you guys.
The comments.
That actually was not on my announcement list. I did not write that on the announcement list.
I did.
So,
It's on my announcements. First and foremost. So there you
thank
have
you
it.
guys. Thank you so much. I am not 22. I am 38 years old today.
Oof.
22 for the 16th time.
So thank you. It's good to be here on my birthday. The only thing I'd rather be doing on my birthday than this is just meeting with these people live.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only thing I wish
Seeing
I
their
was doing
cute little
instead.
faces.
Yep, giving squeezes and getting their treats that they would bring me.
Mostly that's what she meant, yeah. She's okay with giving you guys squeezes, but mostly she wants the treats.
I want to see the treat first. A couple other things. Thank you so much for your little happy birthdays in the comments. But another thing, we want to remind you that tomorrow night is game night at 7 o'clock. And James has been doing this for, I don't know, many, many weeks now. And I know a handful of you guys love to show up for that and just kind of do a variety of games. So that's going to be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. There's the Oh, this is weird. Watching.
Dude, do this. Do this. We can make a line. Whoops.
Okay, I'll do the Wait, am I above the
It's so
Twitch?
hard. Whoa, whoa,
Twitch?
whoa.
Oh,
Okay.
wrong finger.
Yeah,
I was
no!
trying to do the dot.
Okay, wait.
with this thing.
Ooh.
Twitch,
Oh.
dot.
Thrive. No, thrive. PV.live. That is so hard to do. It really is.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's not how you would think. Okay.
Yeah, that's hard.
They have no idea what we're talking about because they can't see our screen, but we're looking at a screen of ourselves and it's backwards. They do know because they've taken selfies before.
They have no idea.
Like, you guys are never going to be professional TikTokers if you can't figure this out. Okay.
Oh, I know a TikTok dance. It goes like this. Dun, 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 dun. Give me a little shout out if you know what dance I'm doing right there.
Alyssa's going for it. She knows. She
She's
knows.
my only fan. Yes, Liz.
Okay, so we also wanted to let you guys know that we don't have Thrive next week Wednesday. We're gonna kind of take a little programming hiatus so that we can kind of figure out like what our summer is gonna look like. And the thing about that is that not only are we kind of slowly like coming out of this pandemic a little bit, but we're trying to figure out what programming is gonna look like, what people are going to be comfortable with, like families and individuals, what they're going to be comfortable with as far as like meeting in person, or do we continue on live? So we're just going to take a week off next week. This was planned anyway before coronavirus and all that. So it gives our our incoming seventh graders a chance to join the group. I also want to say to our seniors who are graduating, you're not graduating from Thrive. You can still participate in all of our stuff for as long as you want.
Forever?
Kinda.
Oh, wow.
Definitely for the summer.
Okay.
James is putting his foot down.
Yeah, definitely.
In
for
typical
the summer.
James and Jen fashion. Jen says, James says no.
That is true. That is true. Oh, Kaylee's celebrating that she gets to stay forever. So how is that poll
We're
going?
way ready.
We're ready. We're ready for a giveaway. Let's
see who
it's
won.
gonna be.
Rochelle!
Roshi!
Nice.
Rochelle is on her way out of town too.
Yeah.
So it'll be good for her
That'll
to
be
get
good.
one last
Little
sandwich
treat.
before she leaves. Yeah. Okay, so another thing that we need your guys' help with tonight, we are gonna, since it's kind of like our last night of the school year of the spring, we're gonna play a game, like we always do. But we wanted to give you guys the chance to select the game that we're gonna play. Isn't that fun? And so we're gonna give you 3 choices. James is gonna run a poll, but let me just explain what your choices are first, and you guys will get to pick what we do. So
It's fun.
yeah, this is fun. I wonder what they're gonna choose. You explain the first one. I mean,
All
they
right.
kind of know these.
The
games.
first one is words on stream. That one, you just type in what words you think you see.
Yeah, you
pretty
guys know
easy.
that game. You guys like that game. You're all good at that game.
Yeah.
This is like covering your faces.
That's
sorry.
okay.
Yeah,
Put
no
it right
problem.
on the faces.
No problem.
Here,
Yeah,
here.
put it right over my 38-year-old face.
This you guys could actually read it.
Okay, the second option is called Gartic, which is that Pictionary game that's similar to Words on Stream, but instead of guessing words, you're trying to guess what the person, like there's a person, what the computer is drawing. So it's like that speed Pictionary one.
You want me to tell them about my
Yeah.
favorite game?
Yeah, tell them.
The last one is the Whisper Challenge.
Whisper
Thank you,
Challenge.
Christy Omdahl, for voting for it.
Whisper
I love the Whisper Challenge. We were practicing. Yes, Alyssa! Let's go, people. We love the Whisper Challenge.
Emma's obviously hyped about the Whisper Challenge, but
Yes.
don't let that sway your vote. Vote for the one that you want to play or that you want to see
Yes,
us play,
Ellie Doll. Yes.
play tonight. Okay, so we're going to give you
Do you
guys...
guys want to explain what the Whisper Challenge is in case people don't
Oh,
know?
it's just this fun game.
Oh yeah, so the
it.
Whisper Challenge is a game where one of the people puts on the headphones and can't hear what the other person is saying, and they have to try to guess what the person is saying by reading their lips.
Yes.
So,
Ellie Costello.
and if you guys choose Whisper Challenge, you guys will get to come up with the phrases and try to stump us.
These people are coming.
But we
in.
also, I think you're too enthusiastic.
Sorry,
About
yeah. Don't vote Whisper. I hate this game.
Whisker Challenge. You should have had a Whisker Challenge.
This is kind
Who
of,
has longer mustache hairs?
No.
you can change your votes, guys. I'm pretty sure you can change your votes.
Yep, so we got Words on Stream, Gartic, or Whisper Challenge. So we're waiting on you guys to let us know what we're going to be playing tonight.
I didn't
For
set a
your-
limit to the time, the
And
poll, so you
since
just
Whisper
decide.
Challenge
I
is in
think
the
20
lead.
minutes should be enough.
20 minutes? Okay, we're at 2 of 20.
Okay, 2 of 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you got to
I like just hanging out here. So, how
Yeah.
about that weather?
How about it? It looks kind of gloomy out there.
All right, I think everybody's done voting.
Okay.
Wow,
We
what
have a clear
won?
winner.
Tell me what
Whisper
won,
challenge?
James.
We have a clear winner. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be playing the Whisper Challenge.
Yes! Let's
Did you bring your
go!
phone, your music?
Yeah. Yep.
Right. Okay, so how this is going to work, James is going to shrink down the comment section so we can't see what you guys are putting in there. Give us like a 3 to 5 word phrase or something that you feel like would be funny for us to try to interpret from the other person, and James is going to tell us what that phrase is, and then one of us is going to say it to the other.
Do you want to give
and
an
the other is gonna
example
try to
phrase?
guess.
Butt cheeks.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Literally
hold on.
any sentence can be
Hold on.
said
I'm
right
just
now.
gonna say the first thing that I see on my phone.
That you've texted?
I'm a lasagna hog.
There you go.
Was that on your phone?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would be a really good one, actually.
I break for
lasagna.
unicorns.
All right.
Rotating platinum pants.
We have our first intro. I do have
Oh,
another
okay,
intro.
okay. Do you want to start?
I don't care.
Okay, you go first.
Okay.
Put
I will
your music
try
on.
and not yell.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hard one for you.
I'm
She's a shouter, folks. So you might want to just go ahead and bump your volume down right now.
Yeah, if you're wearing headphones, just go
No,
ahead
you
and
guys,
turn them down
I'm
now.
not gonna.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna try not to.
It's just very intense. Just be ready.
All right.
Okay, I gotta give myself a
Emily,
nice.
can you hear us?
Yeah.
Maybe
My
take care
music.
of that.
Yeah, sorry, James.
She didn't even have her music on yet.
Yeah.
Let me give myself a good little song.
We need some more prompts. You guys keep giving us phrases.
Okay, here we go.
Emily, can you hear me?
Yeah, just one sec. I'm out now.
Can you hear me now? Emily, you can't hear me now? Okay.
Can you hear him?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
All right, Jen.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Can the audience hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Jen, the phrase you are going to get her to say is, "My nose is itchy."
I know.
I've never stared in someone's eyes this long. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so
Didn't take long.
are you ready? Okay. My nose is itchy.
Big Benny?
My nose.
Buttholes? I'm sorry, I don't think it was that, but it
Yeah.
looked like that.
It didn't. It wasn't that. Okay,
Okay.
my nose.
Pack your bags.
My nose. My nose is itchy.
Penhole.
There's no holes involved. My nose. Well, I guess. Okay. Okay. Scratch it. Scratch it. Start over. Zone in. Lips. Read my lips. My nose is,
My nose
is itchy.
is itching. Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
It looks like buttholes. Okay.
All right. Jen, can you hear me?
She can't.
The next phrase you were going to say is "running with wolves."
I'm really good at this game.
Okay. Running with wolves.
Running with the wolves.
You're too
Wow,
good.
Okay, we'll do the second
Okay,
one.
another.
Second one.
Another.
The tuna fish is wearing a dress.
The tuna fish is wearing a dress.
The juice?
No. The tuna fish
No.
The tuna fish
is wearing a dress.
is made with dressing.
No. Is wearing.
Is water.
Is wearing.
Is where.
Wearing.
Riri.
Wearing. Wearing.
Wearing.
Yes. The tuna fish is wearing
The tuna fish is wearing
a dress.
a dress.
Yeah!
Very good. All right,
Pretty
back
good
to
at that.
Emily.
Good job. Is it? Could you hear?
No.
I can't
Emily,
hear.
Can you hear me?
I'm just really good at reading lips.
All right. Jen, the phrase you're going to get Emily to say is "unicorns are mutant horses."
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. This means starting over. I don't know why we do that. Unicorns are mutant horses.
Unicorns are music, but
She just cannot help but say butts.
She just wants to say
It's just
butts.
what?
No butts ever.
No butts ever. No booties ever.
Okay. Unicorns
Unicorns
are
are
mutant,
beauty,
mutant,
mutating,
mutant, mutant
mutant.
horses. Horses.
What?
She thinks herself.
Horses.
Horses.
Yep. Say it all together.
Unicorns are the mutant horses.
Yes.
That was a good one.
Shouting.
Oh, I'm
All
sorry.
right, you guys, give me some more phrases. I've got only one more.
Gooding. Only one more.
Yeah, I've only got one more currently, so I need more phrases. All right, you were going to get Jen to say, "There is no I in team."
There is no I in team.
There is no I in team.
Oh my gosh. All right. I love how M is just screaming.
I love how M is just screaming.
I love when Emily is screaming.
Very close.
Kinda. I love
I love
when M.
when M,
Wait, no. How
How
M
how M
is just screaming.
is just screaming.
Yeah.
Wow, she's too good. She's too good.
Let's give her a really hard one.
Give her a really hard one. They're not giving me any more phrases. I need more phrases, people.
I need like some big
I
words.
need more phrases. Okay.
It's a good song, isn't it? You guys listen to the song "Man of Your Word." It's so good.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. This virus.
It's a good song.
This virus.
Tell them what song you're
I
listening to.
already did.
This virus is being researched by virologists.
This virus.
This flowers,
Virus.
fireworks,
Virus
virus
is being researched. Is being researched?
is being ridiculous.
Kinda. Is being researched.
Is being researched
Yeah, by virologists.
by virologists.
Yeah.
Nailed it. All right, back to Emily.
I think I'm just really good at this.
Or I'm a really good lip
Oh
talker.
yeah, maybe that's
Mouther.
lip talker.
Lip talker. Okay, I'm gonna give her one from my.
I've got
Oh, you've
some
got
more.
one? Okay.
Yeah, I've got some more. All right.
I told them what the song was.
They gotta listen to that one. That's
Man
really-
of your word.
Chicken is a good food.
Okay, eyes up. Chicken
Chicken.
is a good food.
It's good food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
No,
Your hair is beautiful.
Your hair is beautiful.
my hair is beautiful.
Wow. Okay. Catapult the watermelons.
Catapult
Catapult
the watermelons.
the watermelons.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, we're just getting really good.
What? I don't know.
I feel like
Okay. Let's
you
give
hear
her
me?
this one.
Can you hear me?
Dinosaurs are excellent, not at football.
dinosaurs. I don't know why I did it like that. Dinosaurs are excellent at not football. Wait, what was it?
Not at football.
Dinosaurs are excellent not at football.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be not, but I don't know.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's unclear.
Dinosaurs are excellent.
I don't know this one.
Dinosaurs.
Donald Trump.
That's close.
Dino.
Stay no.
Dino.
Stay home.
What is that face?
Yeah.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs
Oh.
are excellent.
Are extinct.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Um,
Not at football.
not.
Nana.
Oh my gosh. Not.
Nana.
Not.
Nato. Why am I screaming?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Not at football.
Not a cannonball.
Football.
Football.
Dinosaurs are excellent, not at football. Dinosaurs are excellent, not at football.
Dinosaurs are not a football.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh yeah, that's great. I am not trying to yell. Just give me a little.
I was trying.
Oh, sorry.
All right, one more.
One more. Give
I
her.
need some music because this is nothing.
Oh, sorry. Is that something?
Nope.
Oh.
Yep.
All right,
She gets loud too.
not nearly as loud as you do.
I don't want to be loud.
It's okay.
I don't
It's
want to be
hilarious.
loud.
Yeah.
All right, you
Really?
ready?
Well, we're not playing.
Colorful rainbows are pretty.
Colorful rainbows are pretty. Can I do one in Spanish?
Okay.
Did she just say butt again? Oh.
What's a Spanish
Well,
phrase?
that's so
Have somebody
loud.
type a Spanish phrase. That would be
Is this,
fun.
am I supposed to be interpreting this?
Yeah.
Okay, go slower.
Feliz.
Valleys.
Feliz.
Feliz.
I don't
Feelings.
speak Spanish, so I don't really even know how
Feelings.
to say it. Feliz.
Fellas.
Feliz.
Feliz.
Cumpleaños.
Not Noma.
Are you speaking Spanish?
Are you speaking Spanish?
Well, were you?
Start her over. Start her over.
Start over.
Not Noma.
Mi gato.
What?
Mi gato.
Mi gato?
Be on the.
Mi gato?
Be nacho.
Mi gato. Mi gato.
Me.
Gato.
Ato.
Gato.
Acho.
Gato.
I feel like you're saying a swear word.
No!
Oh.
Gato.
Nacho.
Gato.
Acho.
Gacho.
Actual.
Gacho.
Yecho.
Gacho.
Nacho.
Gacho.
I got you.
Gacho.
Got you.
Gacho.
Got you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah. Mi gacho.
Me gacho.
Mi gato
Mi gato.
Me gacho.
es mucho.
Is mucho.
Is buso. I'm. What? Me gacho.
Is what? What is it?
Mi gato es mucho.
Am I
Es
speaking
mucho.
as a bucho?
As mucho.
Are you saying English?
No.
It's a different language? Oh, well that helps. Me
Gacho.
gato.
Gato. Yeah.
Okay.
Es
My cat.
mucho.
Is mucho.
Is a buzo.
Mucho.
Bucho.
Mucho.
Mucho?
Mucho.
Loco.
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 No,
gato-
wait.
Mi gato es mucho.
Mi gato
loco.
es mucho loco.
In
In.
Y
In.
in
la
la
cabeza.
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 Very good.
We had
Once
to give you a really challenging one.
Once I knew we were going
That was
Spanish.
very, very good.
Good
All
job.
Well done. Well done.
That was fun.
Oh man. All right. Let me give you guys the chat back.
I hope they enjoyed that, because I did.
There's the chat.
Gravity needs an honorable mention. Oh, that would have been a good one. Colorful rainbows are good at puking. These are fun. I'll have to save some of these for next time.
Seriously.
Do we?
She has no idea what's going on now.
I know, and I also feel like I'm talking really loud,
I know.
and I feel like I don't know, that song is gonna be stuck in my head for ages.
If you said it,
We believe it. So
Well,
I
stop.
feel like, do we also have time for another game, or should we maybe do that at the end?
Why don't we do it afterwards?
Okay. But if you guys want to stick around and play, what was the second voted?
Words.
Words. Okay, if you guys want to stick around and play words after this, we'll play for like 20 minutes after. Does that sound good? Okay.
Can't wait.
All right, we keep doing that, I guess.
Yep. Oh, we shouldn't be doing that.
I got some.
Hand sanitizer.
Thankful for invisible hand sanitizer.
Invisible to you.
It's all in the way you think about it.
We're like a lot of whack now, I feel like.
We are. It feels like
Wearing these kind of takes it out of you, I
my
think.
equilibrium is all off. And
Yeah.
stuff.
Do you want me to hit you a few times? Little pats on the
I'm
back?
not sure. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, we have a message from James. So let's just do it.
Let's just do it.
Hi, friends, and welcome to.
Oh my god! That's awesome!
Oh, man, you will definitely get some, baby.
I feel like I know what's happening right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. That was a trick.
So cute.
That is so cute.
All right, guys. Jen didn't really know this was happening, but as you just saw, we are gonna have a little cake smash, and we're gonna run a poll. We want to know how you guys want to see Jen eat this cake. Do you want to see her eating it? What are the options, James?
One of the options didn't make it.
Oh shoot.
Okay, hang on. I'll add it real quick.
Just 1 second. You have a couple of options. We can see her pick this up and eat it like a sandwich. All right,
that
like two
sounds good.
hands. We can see her go face first into this cake. You know, just mouth right into it. Or I hope you guys can see this because Alyssa decorated it and
really
it's
cute.
it's so cute. Or what's the third option? the fork. We can be nice to the birthday girl, and we can give her a little fork and let her just kind of peacefully eat it during the message. So you guys go ahead and vote quick. We'll watch as those come in.
That was pretty funny. I could kind of tell as soon as I was watching what was happening on that video and seeing Alyssa getting a cake out of the box.
Yeah, you kind of knew it was
I was starting to put those
You're
pieces
putting
together.
two together. All right, so
mouth.
vote
Die
sandwich,
first.
vote mouth, or vote fork.
Here's a hair tie. You might want that.
Oh gosh, come on with
Oh,
the
there's a pretty clear winner happening.
Vote mouth. I want to see the sandwich too.
come on.
If we can see both.
I want to see. Where is the fork?
I think
You're
there's a pretty clear winner happening.
You're
right
super
now.
confident that they were gonna pick fork, weren't you?
Yeah.
There are like 10 votes for mouth first.
We got the mouth. What's next? Sandwich?
Not even close is sandwich.
Yeah, this would be hard. But yeah,
It's so cute.
it really is so
Alyssa.
cute.
All right, we've got a clear winner. We've got a clear. There's no
She's
need
going
to
in
keep
mouth
this.
first.
There's-
Yeah. Maybe you should stand up and get some better.
You're not gonna shove my face in there.
No.
are you?
Well, that's funny.
Now she is
I wasn't
stepping in.
thinking
Now
about
you
it, but-
suggested it.
We're expecting you to eat this whole thing too.
No.
right?
Hands behind your back.
Yeah.
Hands
Okay.
behind your back. Yeah.
I hope
Okay.
you guys have your phones on at home. Get some pics of this. This is gonna be good.
Okay, don't shove my face in here, right though?
Well, maybe after a few.
Okay, if you do it, just gentle though.
Okay,
Like
yeah,
don't shove it. I don't want
totally.
to take my teeth out on that.
Yeah.
Okay, but don't though.
Get a good.
Oh, hang
Wait,
on.
no, they can't
Hang
see
on.
it, man.
Microphone.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I take my earrings out? Okay. I don't know. I'm overthinking it.
Yeah, get a good bite of that. Oh yeah, there we go. Keep going.
Hands behind your back.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry.
No using those. Is it good? Mm-hmm. What does it taste like? Getting a phone call?
My dad's calling.
Oh, you want to answer it?
He's probably calling to say happy birthday.
Should we FaceTime
I'm
right
just
now?
saying, I'm watching you on the live stream.
All right,
That is
keep going.
good.
Yeah, you
Okay.
got a lot more.
But I don't know if I can eat the whole. Okay.
We'll try. There you go. Nice. Will you get some of this right here?
That is really rich.
You know what's coming.
Now will you pick this up as a sandwich and just take a little bite?
Is it chocolate on top and
It's
vanilla
so.
on bottom?
It's like
Oh,
a.
it's so cute.
It's a really good cake.
Yeah, look at your
It
nose.
looks like it's a good cake.
You look like you're enjoying it, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take this part out.
You want the vanilla?
I wish we could zoom in.
Oh, yeah. Is it good? Can you, like, handful it?
Actually, like I feel like that's all I can eat. Can you?
No, I want to see you just, like, pick up a little handful and eat.
Okay, but I feel like that's the most sugar I can handle right now.
Oh, really? Should we try a little more?
I mean, I don't really know that I have a choice. I don't know what's the.
Yeah.
Drugs on your side. Alright, let's go to
That's
the
good, yeah.
So good.
Hi, friends, and welcome to the last message of the school year. Now, of course, we'll be doing stuff this summer. We're not entirely sure what the details are on that just yet as we wait through kind of the COVID-19 details settling down, but we'll be doing stuff for sure. But I wanted to look today at our summer. I wanted to look at what would it look like personally and kind of in our lives for our summers to be enjoyable and to go well. And so when I think about summertime, there's a lot of things that come to mind. I think about fishing because I love to fish, and I've already gotten my boat back to my apartment now, ready to go. I haven't taken it out yet, but I'm really excited to go out fishing. I think about the different activities that I like to do outside. This year, Kirsten and I have started running, and so we'll be continuing to run through the summer, and I'm a little nervous about that because I'm a wuss about temperature. I also think about hammocking, and I think about just being able to like go and be outdoors, going for hikes or going by the river or whatever. Those kinds of things I really love, and I love being kind of out in the summer weather. I also think about how things kind of slow down. I love the way that summer sort of slows down, and everything just feels a little more like a breathing space, you know? And I'm sure it's the same for you guys. I remember when I was in school, summers were an amazing break from the school year. And it was just so nice to just kind of take that breath of just huge break. Maybe you have a job, but otherwise you probably don't have a whole lot going on in your summertime. So I think that with all of that freedom and all of that sort of downtime, one thing that could kind of slip by a little bit is God. And so I know for me personally, there were many summers where I looked back and I thought, man, I kind of wasted the summer a little bit as far as God went. Maybe I did some fun things, and so it wasn't a complete waste of a summer, right? But as far as spending time with Jesus, doing things for Jesus, just sort of my relationship with him in general, I kind of wasted the summer. And my guess is, if you're joining us and you're watching our videos and kind of connected with our live stream, you probably don't want to do that. You probably don't want to waste the summer this year. And so I thought it'd be worth talking about what does it look like to not waste our summer. So we're going to do the 30-second question a little bit early here. We're going to ask the question, what would it look like for you to not waste the summer? Now, that could be either things that relate to Jesus or things that don't. So I listed a few of my favorite summer activities that I want to make sure I get in. You could definitely share those with us. And also maybe share, what do you think in your mind, what does it look like to not waste the summer as far as Jesus goes? So you have 30 seconds. What does it look like to not waste the summer? All right, welcome back. So I think it's kind of nice because when we look at how we should spend our lives, what we should do with our time, what our meaning of life in general is, the Bible has a lot to say about that. And there's a lot of different directions that could go. In fact, one of my thoughts when I was going into prepping for this was to do Ecclesiastes. So if you look in the book of Ecclesiastes, basically the author sort of navigates through this process of having everything you could want in this physical life and it all being sort of meaningless, right? And his point is essentially that there's really only one thing that has lasting value, and that has to do with God, right? That has to do with what our relationship and interactions with God look like. And I think the same is true even just looking at our summers, right? I think that how we spend our time with God and sort of what we do with our summers as far as God goes, sort of sets the value a little bit of our summers long term. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't other things to enjoy in this life, right? Besides things having to do with God, right? There's, like I said, I listed a bunch of things that I love. But in terms of long-lasting value, in terms of looking back, say at the end of your life, maybe you're 80, 90, 100 years old, and you're looking back on your life and thinking about how you spent your life, the things that will stand out most to you are the ways that you developed your relationship with Jesus and the things you did for Jesus, because those things will have eternal impact. So I figure let's look at what Jesus has to say about how we should spend our lives. And that one's easy, right? Because Jesus gave a really clear piece of instruction, and we've talked about it before. This isn't new, but Jesus gave a really clear piece of instruction in Matthew, in chapter 28. And for those of you familiar with this passage, it's probably already coming up in your mind because Matthew 28 is the end of Matthew, and this is right before Jesus ascends into heaven. And it goes like this. The 11 disciples left for Galilee, going to the mountain where Jesus had told them to go. He had met with them earlier and sent them there. When they saw him, they worshipped him, but some of them doubted, which I think is really interesting. And it says this, Jesus came and told his disciples, I've been given all authority in heaven and on earth. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Teach these new disciples to obey all commands I have given you, and be sure of this, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Now, this is a little bit of a cliche passage in a sense because we talk about this one a lot, right? It's the Great Commission, and we talk about how this is Jesus' final words to the disciples and how those words also apply to us. But I want you to think for a second about the situation going on in this story. See, Jesus is giving his very final instructions to the disciples before he's going to ascend into heaven. Now, they'll still have the Holy Spirit to be able to hear from and communicate with him, so it's not like they're going to be completely disconnected, but these are the final words that he's going to give them in person, right? And his choice of words is to say, go make disciples. Now, I think that's really interesting. And hopefully it makes you wonder, why? Why would those be his choice of words? Now, Jesus has given a lot of instructions about what life is supposed to be about and how we're supposed to live, and he's talked about love a ton and all these things, but he chooses not to talk about love here. He chooses to talk about making disciples. And I think the reason becomes pretty obvious when you start to think about it. It's because that is the whole purpose of the Christian life, is to make disciples. Now, I know that might seem a little bit contrary, but think about it for a second. Why are you here? Why doesn't God just snap you up into heaven as soon as you become a believer? Oh, there's really only one reason. He has work for you to do here, right? He has a purpose for you here. And that purpose is to make disciples. That purpose is to tell people about Jesus and invite them into the thing that you've gotten to receive. The purpose there is to be able to be here, develop your relationship with Jesus, develop how you look like Jesus, and to be a person who symbolizes Jesus, who stands in the authority of Jesus and represents Jesus here on earth. That's your job. That's the reason that you're here, instead of just going up to heaven as soon as you become a believer. And so if that's the reason you're here, then I think it's safe to assume that that's also probably the best purpose for your summer, right? Now, we've talked about before, and I'll say it again, you can't make disciples without being a disciple. So the first thing you could say is an assignment for the summer is be a disciple. Be a disciple of Jesus. See, if you just decide to check out on Jesus this summer, you're definitely not going to make disciples. It's not going to happen, right? And you're probably going to come back and feel guilty about some things and feel like you got to play catch up and whatever else, which, by the way, isn't true, but you're going to feel that way, right? So the first step in this summer is to be a disciple. And then the second step in the summer is to make disciples. Now, I know this is a big, scary concept, and we've talked about this in our small groups if you've been a part of it, and we've talked about it in other places, but don't overthink this, right? Making disciples is not this process of sitting down with someone and being like, I want you to follow me, or whatever, right? You don't have to be weird about it. You're not like, this isn't like a cult or something like that, right? The process of making disciples literally is the idea of telling people about Jesus and inviting them into things that have to do with Jesus, right? And I know that in of itself can be a little bit scary, but guys, it's not really that hard. I know it seems hard looking at it, but it's really not. It's not that hard. And I'm telling you from experience, from someone who is deathly afraid of telling people about Jesus to becoming a pastor, I could tell you in all of my experiences with telling people about Jesus, I was every single time surprised at how easy it was. Every single time. See, we build it up in our heads as this big scary thing, this big scary concept to try to make disciples and tell people about Jesus whenever, and it's not. It's about developing relationships with people and caring enough about them to tell them about the thing that it will save their eternity, will save their soul. And I know that's kind of dramatic, but it's a dramatic thing. So it's this simple. I want to challenge you guys this summer, don't stop being a disciple of Jesus. One way you can do that is stay connected with us. Like I said, we don't totally know what the summer is going to look like, but we'll definitely have something for you. Stay connected with us. Don't check out with us. Stay connected with us. And the second way you could do that is just spend time with Jesus. Actually have some quiet time, some chair time. You got a lot of extra time on your hands. There's really no excuse. So spend some time with Jesus. It doesn't have to be traditional, I'm going to sit in my Bible and read this thing and whatever else. Go and take a prayer walk. Go hiking and spend some time chatting with Jesus. I like to fish and pray. That's the thing I enjoy. I like to listen to worship music and just kind of sink in it a little bit or whatever else. But do whatever is going to allow you to spend some time connecting with Jesus, and don't neglect the Bible either in that process. It doesn't have to be formal, but read it, right? Get into it a little bit. And remember, you don't have to read a chapter. Just read until you get something. Read until Jesus tells you something maybe you didn't know or you needed to hear. And then talk to other people about Jesus this summer. Open your mouth about him. Don't be ashamed of the gospel. The reality is that the only way that people are going to know Jesus is if people tell them, right? That's how they find out about Jesus. And I would assume that you care enough about your friends and family and whoever else that you would like them to know Jesus, right? I think that's a safe assumption. So be the person who tells them. Make disciples this summer. See what Jesus can do with you. And remember, he finishes his statement with, and I am always with you to the very end of the age. You're not going to be doing it alone. He's got your back. He's going to support you. He's going to give you the ability. He's going to give you the words. I mean, honestly, you're just the vessel. You can do this. So guys, I challenge you, don't waste your summers. Be a disciple and make disciples. I love you guys. I know I tell you this every week, but it doesn't stop being true. I missed you guys. I wish I could see you. Hopefully I can see you soon now that we're starting to see some of the restrictions ease up. But I look forward to the summer with you guys, and I hope you guys will stay connected with us and keep following Jesus this summer as well. Love you guys, and we'll see you back on the live stream.
Hey guys, thank you so much for those of you who. Thanks so much to those of you who commented and answered the question that James asked, which was, what would it look like for you not to waste your summer? And I just want to read some of these back because these are some good, thoughtful ideas. Kaylee said she wants to read her Bible and spend time with family and friends before she goes to college, which is super cool. That's the whole, I feel like that's the whole message right there. She just summed it up.
Yeah.
Erica wants to read more and pray more. Supernatural says, I can't call her first name because she's just supernatural. Getting out of her room for once, being with friends and family. I think she had said cabining with her family, and that's good. That's just putting yourself out there, getting yourself out there, giving yourself some experience and opportunities to interact with other people and to just see what God's doing in the world. Mm-hmm. Ellie says spend time with friends and family before going to school. Love it. Yep. Alyssa says staying connected with friends and family. And Ellie added at the very end there, she needs to work on not being ashamed of the gospel. So those are all some really, really thoughtful answers to that question of not wasting your summer. And sometimes I feel like we think of when we think about the summer as just like a couple months worth of time. It doesn't seem like a big deal to just like, I'll just coast through, just get through it, like be lazy, just sleep in, just hang out, all the things that we love to do in the summer, which are great. It is so easy, because I've done this, to waste a week, a month, a season of your life just not doing any of the things that God has asked us to do. So it's easier than it seems to just kind of go through time and waste it. So I love the answers and the responses that you guys. Did you have anything that you were going to do to make sure not to waste your summer?
Yeah, I liked a lot of their comments. I can relate with you a lot, Sarah, with just needing to get out of your room. For me, that's getting out of my house. Being in contact with humans, that's really important. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's so easy for me to just like stay in my little air-conditioned house and not go out, especially when like COVID's going on and stuff. So I can relate a lot to that, getting out. One thing I really like to do, it's kind of a new thing. It's a little secret, so I'll let you guys in on it. I've been really liking to go down to the river and just bring my Bible, and I just like to connect with God there. Mm-hmm. I like to sit there, and sometimes I put my feet in the water, but I get scared of the fish. I don't know if they would bite me, but I get scared of fish biting my toes. I do. But I like to just go sit there. I like to read my Bible, and I like to just can I say shut up on camera? I like to just be quiet and listen and be calm. Yeah.
No, you can't.
I reject saying shut. Sorry, Christy.
That's cool. I love that. I love finding. You brought up something that I wanted to make sure to mention, and James brought it up in his message too. Finding something.
I have never skied.
Christy's gonna take.
I've never even been on a boat.
I don't think she understands that what you're doing by the river is quietly sitting there. And
Christy's like, let's get out!
Let's wrap this up a little. Sorry, I want to finish that thought. Setting goals and doing things that are realistic for you yourself. And so if going and sitting by the river with your Bible doesn't work for you, then choose something else. Mm-hmm. Like choose something that's going to work for you. Taking a hike in nature in the woods is not going to be good for people who don't like bugs and hot stuff.
Ticks.
Ticks. Yeah. And same with like, sitting. I know some people who get up early in the morning and sit in a dark room, like in their closet, and read and pray for like an hour. Doesn't work for me because I'm too distracted. I much prefer to go sit out where there's people or things to see and things to like interact my brain with and stuff like that. So set a goal, find what works for you, and then just set a small goal, like a little habit, track your habits, and just make that part of your day-to-day life.
Totally.
As a way to just really stay connected. And also, one more thing, and then I'll stop giving you your second sermon of the night.
But I'm gonna give you your third after this, so...
Let us...
Birthday girl, right?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. Fine. Hunker down, people!
No, I just want to say that I lost it.
Oh, sorry.
It's gone.
Get it back.
She gone. Oh, I remember what it was. Tell us what you're working on. Tell us kind of what your goals are so that we can like keep you accountable or ask you how things are going. Just tell someone else, a family member, a friend, one of us, just so that we can check in with you and make sure that you're on track with the goals that you've set for yourself. I think that can be a super helpful thing too. So
Good word. Do you have any more, birthday girl? Yeah! Let's get it.
Well, if you are up for it, if you feel like sticking around to play another game with us, we invite you to do that. If you don't feel like doing that and you want to just go to bed or whatever,
No.
go ahead and
It's not
maybe they feel
acceptable.
like really inspired to go read the Bible or something in the closet.
In the dark closet, yeah.
So if you want to stick around
With a...
if you want to stick around with us and play another game, please do. But I am going to just close in prayer so that those of you who feel like you're wanting to scoot can scoot.
Scoot your boot.
I don't know
Those
what.
of you that want to scoot can scoot.
What is it about this setup that turns me into like the biggest nerd ever? I don't know. I hate it. I hate who I am on live stream.
Oh no. Send prayers.
All right, let's pray. God, we thank you so much for the amazing and awesome things that you did this year. It's kind of hard to think about the year as a whole when we've been living in just kind of what feels like the same sort of stagnant sort of life for the past several months. But we do remember and recall all of the amazing things that you did and have done throughout the whole year, and just the times that we were able to be together and celebrate one another and just learn more and more about you. And we do thank you too, Lord, for this time of slowed pace and just a chance to just really connect with our family and our close friends and just be just more connected with kind of what's going on in the world at large. And we do thank you, though it's been hard. We thank you for the things that you've taught us through that. And I just pray that those would be lifelong lessons too, things that would stick in our minds, and that we would be able to carry all of the good things that we've learned from this time into the rest of our lives. So Lord, we just pray for this summer, however it ends up, wherever it ends up going, Lord, would you just be with us? Would you be with our students? Help them to set goals that are practical and achievable in ways that will draw them closer to you and make them better disciples and better disciple makers. And so we trust you with their summer, with their lives. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Scoot. Erica says scoot. I'm gonna go to sleep at 1 like usual. All right, we got a gamer.
All right. We'll be on here till 2. Not actually. We're just going to play one game, right?
Yeah, I think so.
One.
Words on stream. So you guys, I think most of you guys know how to play this game.
Can we play?
Yes.
Yes. Sorry, I gotta get there
All right,
first.
it's on.
Man, I'm going to have a babysit.
Scrubs. Scrubs.
Scrubs, yep. Crub.
Rubs.
Rug. Oh, I like this music.
You're not gonna hear it.
Cuss. Who's did cuss? Alyssa.
Boos.
What?
Boos. B-U-S-S.
Cubs! Cubs! Come on, people. There we go. Thank you,
Oh,
this.
B-U-S-S is a word.
Boos.
Boos. Booses. Scuba. Nope, there's no A. Skur.
Scar.
Skur.
Stir is a word.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
S-C-U-R?
Yeah.
S-C-U-R. Hit it.
I don't know how to comment, so I can't play.
Whoa! We completed one!
Ayo! Nice work, guys. I see most people are still on here. Good work. Kaylee Slinkman, followed by Christy Umdahl.
Whoops, I'll
Okay,
mute that.
that'll be fun. Does my voice always sound that bad? Jeez.
Everybody does not like the sound of their own voice.
Really?
Yeah, it's a science thing.
Raid. Read.
Lizard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Drizzle. Nice, Alyssa. Ryle.
I did it already.
Who's PV Kidsman? Is that Kiki?
Yeah, Keeks is playing with us.
Died. Dyer.
I already got dire.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
I don't need anything.
What?
We did hit our goal, so we will pass to the next level.
Nice.
Now it's just bonus.
Oh, I know one.
What?
Deli.
Deli.
Deli Deli.
Deli.
I wasn't
nice.
gonna
I know.
play, but I keep seeing words that I want to throw in there.
Oh, hi, Anissa. I don't think we said hi. Where's Ellie Doll? She's good at this game.
She scooted.
Drat.
Watch this one. Lizard.
No.
Rise, I like it.
Oh, I can give them this sound. I'm gonna give them this sound.
Oh, thank
I'm
God.
gonna take the sound away from us.
kidding.
Oh, it didn't work. Never mind.
Zird.
Zerd.
That is Zird. That is Zird.
That is very Zerd. I'm gonna talk with the Z in front of everything now.
Yes.
Yes. This will be done.
Okay.
This is done.
You guys gonna beat scores? Or?
Oh, Kaylee
yeah, I forgot we're
Zookman
doing that.
is in
Oh,
Z's
nice.
lead.
You have one job!
Follows
I
by
kinda like-
Zelissa Yuzep.
Good job, you guys.
I'm kind of hitting a weird stride right now. Getting tired. Notary.
Oh, I cheated on that one probably, huh?
That's it. You cheat on
Yeah, it's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
It's your birthday, Rant. Torn, nice word. Rant.
Accidental turn. Sorry, guys.
Torn. Good one. Rayon. What is rayon? I'm gonna stop talking so you guys can stop hearing my voice.
Okay, it is working.
Rayon. Nice. A rayon.
Going on a 4-mile rayon today. Oh yes, we got the music back.
Oh, we just need one more.
Nice, Christy Umdahl. Noda. Nada.
Nota.
Tony.
It's like my spell check corrects me, and then I still just go with it, even though it's not a word.
Raton.
Raton. Is what?
Artie? It is!
Oh, Artie. Artie.
Artie Cardi.
Marty Farty. Threw a party.
Oh, we don't say that fart word on here.
Yeah, Jen, we don't say fart.
Corny. Terry. She's Terry.
Torny, tarny.
It's good that people can see us too.
Nice one, Kaylee Slinkman. And Jen Yellow, you got 3.
Well, that's just because I forgot to like wait.
Well, it's your birthday, so good job.
Here, I can make it so that you can't cheat.
Okay. I don't want to see it before them because that's not
This
fair.
is what they're saying.
Thank you, James.
You can't see it before them though. I don't think.
Thank you, James. That was nice
You're
of you.
welcome. Now you don't have to worry about it, Jen.
Thanks, James.
This is what they see.
Right on.
Thanks, James.
Did I not spell I didn't spell continue right. That's embarrassing.
He's not acknowledging. Thank you, James.
Continue.
Continue.
Okay, get my tape and fingers ready. Yep. Idea. Nick. Kind. King.
Oops. Typo again.
Wow, you guys are doing well. That- Somebody's gotta do it. Dice, nice.
What?
Somebody has to.
Did we figure out what the fake letter is yet?
Oh, is there a fake letter?
Yeah.
It's the
fake
F.
letter in this
It's
one.
the F.
It's the F.
Mm-hmm.
I already have been. My wife already got that.
Cinna. Cine. C-I-N-E. Oh, seriously, dude, isn't that a word? Yes!
What?
Did you?
Yeah, a long time ago before you said it. Oh, did you want another high five?
No.
Nice.
Come on, James, get that word.
I'm trying to figure out what it is.
You know.
Bye.
Bye, Alyssa.
We're not doing so great on this, are we?
No.
Yeah, we only need one more though.
Nicked. Good job, Erica.
No, we already had that.
It is that.
Embarrassing.
I know, but
We lost. Wow, guys.
That's alright. It was fun. I had fun.
that was fun. It was real fun.
It's a fun one.
Fun one. Good job, you guys.
Okay. Let's make that sound go right now.
Hey, you guys, thank you so much for coming tonight. Remember, we won't be meeting next week, but James is doing his live stream game night tomorrow at 7.
Yep, and both
So,
weeks.
yep, both weeks. So if you regularly participate in the Thursday night games and the Monday night games, just know that they'll be there. He'll be there doing that this week and next week as well. So, anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. Thanks, you guys, so much for coming. Have a great night.
Bye.